This man was struck by lightning 7 separate times over 35 years, and somehow he survived every single one. You see, Roy Sullivan was just a quiet, unremarkable park ranger working at Shenandoah National Park in Virginia. He spent his days patrolling forests, watching over trails, and minding his own business. Then, in April 1942, he took shelter inside a fire lookout tower during a storm. What Roy didn't know was that this particular tower had just been built and didn't yet have a lightning rod. The storm struck the tower multiple times, setting it on fire. Roy fled the building and was struck by lightning just a few feet outside the door. It burned a strip down his right leg and blew a hole clean through his shoe. He survived, went back to work, and thought that was that. It wasn't. In July 1969, Roy was driving his truck through the park when lightning hit a nearby tree and just so happened to deflect straight through his open truck window, knocking him completely unconscious. It also burned off his eyebrows. His truck then rolled out of control and stopped just before going over a cliff. He survived again.
The following year, in 1970, lightning found him standing in his own front yard and burned his left shoulder. Then, in 1972, he was sitting inside a ranger station when lightning struck again and set his hair on fire. He ran to the bathroom to put it out, but his head wouldn't fit under the tap, so he had to use a wet towel instead. After the 4th strike, Roy started keeping a jug of water in his car at all times, just in case. He also started noticing that storm clouds seemed to follow him. In 1973, he actually spotted a cloud, jumped in his truck, and drove in the opposite direction as fast as he could. He thought he'd outrun it. He hadn't. Lightning hit him the moment he stepped outside and set his hair on fire again. Strike 6 came in 1976 while he was walking a trail. It burned his ankle and injured his leg. Strike 7 came on June 25, 1977 while he was fishing. Lightning hit the top of his head and burned all the way down to his stomach. Over 35 years, lightning had burned off his eyebrows, set his hair on fire 3 separate times, burned his chest, stomach, shoulders, and legs, and knocked off his big toenail. People had long since stopped wanting to be around him. Guinness World Records gave him the title of the human being struck by lightning more times than anyone else in recorded history, a record that has never been broken. Roy Sullivan died in 1983 at 71 years old.
Not from lightning, but from a self-inflicted gunshot wound, reportedly over an unrequited love. The sky never managed to finish the job.